Oftentimes, we wander through life trying to find the meaning for what we were created for. Sometimes, we just need help. This is the Inspiration Hub. This is your home for inspiration, motivation, and self-development, helping you rein in life and live the life that you were created for. Get ready for your life to change. You're listening to the Inspiration Hub. And now your host, John Giftah.
Hello, everyone. It's wonderful for me to be here back on the Inspiration Hub podcast after almost a gap of nearly 2 years. But I've been waiting and wanting to get back to this. But I want you to know that there were so many obstacles across my path. And at the same time, the season one got done with about 25 episodes way back. It was like a testing phase for me. But I've been having a lot of things going on. I have a full time job. I also run a daily Christian podcast, another weekly Christian podcast. At the same time, I've been having my YouTube channel, social media, and so many different things happening alongside my corporate job. I'm actually an aerospace engineer, in case you missed that. But here's the thing I wanted to share with you guys, that, this word that I want to share with you, this message that I want to share with you on this first episode of season 2 is this, that, even in my own life, right, it seems odd. Why would somebody restart a podcast on the second week of the last month of the year when you can restart in the new year? I was actually contemplating, why not start this again in 2024. And then I realized that every time I'd been trying to start, I thought, I'll start at this time, I'll start next month or next week, and it never worked out. Maybe in your own life there are areas that you need to take steps towards. Maybe your dream that you've been putting and pushing it down. Maybe you're currently focusing on your 9 to 5 job, or you're just focusing on your life and meeting your deadlines in your projects, or just trying to go from exam to exam, or deadline to deadline, or just trying to go from paycheck to paycheck, or paying your bills, and all of these things, that you're just hushed up your dreams, hushed up your visions, and just buried your desires. But today I want this to be your wake-up call. Let this be the wake-up call for you, where you come to that place and you're saying, listen, there are things that you are called to do. There are things that I'm called to do. If I'm going to just say, let me wait for the perfect time, I'm here to tell you that there is no such thing as the perfect time. Sometimes you just need to jump in. If I said, okay, let me start in January, I'm sure I wouldn't start again in January. Okay. Sometimes we say, okay, you know what, let me start my workout in January. Let me start my new habits in January. Let me start my new things in January. But, sometimes when January comes, the first day comes, all the excitement, wishing everybody, you forget it. And then the next day, you go back to your school, your college, your work, and life goes back to normal. You just change your calendar, but nothing else changes in your life. But today I'm challenging you guys that even as we have a couple of holidays coming up with Christmas, if you are celebrating Christmas or New Year, and all these holidays season that we are in, I would encourage you to take some time off to start working on your dreams, working towards your desires and your visions. Take some steps. If you're called to start a YouTube channel, this is your moment. Start a YouTube channel. Start a podcast, or write your book, or start a book club, or maybe you need to take some steps towards that business that you want to start. Whatever be it under the sun, guys, let this be a wake-up call for you. Tomorrow is not your time. Today is your time. Your time is now. So let this be your wake-up call. Let this be your one alarm that you need to say, you know what, I've been sleeping too long. This is my moment to take some drastic steps. If you need to start writing a book, maybe you can start dedicating a few hours every single day. Start writing your book. Maybe you need to start a business. You need not start a business right away. Maybe take some steps to equip yourself for that business. It's not the actual thing that you need to do. Sometimes all you have to do is just take the steps to equip yourself. Take the steps to move towards that. And I'm telling you, we need to take those simple steps, little by little, little by little. You have no idea where it's going to lead you. Today, I want to challenge each one of you. to not procrastinate, not put it off. Don't just aimlessly wait for the perfect time to start, but let today be your time to start. Now is your time. This is what you have right now. Your today, your right now. And I want you to use your now to do something awesome that you will appreciate later on. All right? And I will see you back very soon. Bye.
You've been listening to the Inspiration Hub with John Giftah. John is a best-selling author, top-ranking podcaster, inspirational speaker, life coach, evangelist, aero engineer, and founder of John Giftah International.
You know, we think he may be a little qualified.
It's John's passion to inspire, motivate, and help others with self-development. Make sure to like, rate, and review the show. And we'll be back soon. But in the meantime, check out his YouTube channel, John Giftah, for regular content, as well as his daily podcast, Fuel for the Soul with John Giftah. Seek out his #1 bestseller, Unveil Your Purpose, and connect with John on social media. All the details at www.johngiftah.com. See you next time.